Our story begins where all human stories do. In Africa, for millions of years, this vast continent was the cradle of humanity, where our earliest ancestors first stood upright, crafted tools, and looked up at the stars with a dawning sense of wonder. From the sun-drenched savannas of East Africa, these early humans began a journey that would eventually lead them to every corner of the globe. But the story of Africa itself was just beginning, giving rise to some of the world's most magnificent and influential civilizations. This is a journey back in time to uncover the forgotten empires and lost kingdoms of ancient Africa. Let's start with a civilization that has captivated the world for millennia. Ancient Egypt, for over 3,000 years. This empire flourished along the life-giving banks of the Nile River. The Nile's annual flood, a predictable and gentle inundation, deposited rich, black silt, creating a fertile paradise in the midst of a vast desert. This gift of the river allowed the Egyptians to build a stable and prosperous society, one that had the time and resources to dream big. And dream big they did. The Great Pyramids of Giza, monuments of sheer scale and mathematical precision, were built as eternal resting places for their god-kings, the pharaohs. These structures, aligned with celestial bodies, are a testament to their incredible engineering prowess and deep spiritual beliefs. Nearby, the enigmatic Sphinx, with the body of a lion and the head of a human, stands as a silent guardian, its gaze fixed on the horizon for eternity. But Egypt wasn't just about monumental tombs. It was a bustling society of scribes, priests, farmers, and artisans. They developed one of the world's first writing systems, hieroglyphics, to record their history, myths, and daily transactions. They pioneered advancements in medicine, astronomy, and mathematics. Their temples at Karnak and Luxor were not just places of worship but vast complexes that served as administrative and economic centers. Egyptian civilization was a beacon of knowledge and power, a golden age whose legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder. But as we travel south along the Nile, beyond the borders of Egypt, we discover another powerful and sophisticated kingdom, one that was both a rival and a close partner to its northern neighbor, the Kingdom of Kush. Located in modern-day Sudan, this region, often called Nubia, was rich in gold, ivory, and ebony, resources that made it a crucial trading hub. For centuries, the relationship between Egypt and Kush was a complex dance of conflict, trade, and cultural exchange. Egyptian armies marched south to control Nubia's wealth, and in turn, Nubian culture absorbed many Egyptian customs, gods, and architectural styles. But the Kushites were a formidable power in their own right, with a unique cultural identity. Their capital, first at Kirma and later at Napata and Meru, boasted impressive temples and palaces. The real turning point came in the 8th century BC, when the tables turned dramatically. A line of powerful Kushite kings conquered a weakened Egypt, establishing the 25th dynasty, often referred to as the era of the Black Pharaohs. These Kushite rulers, like the great Pi and Taharqa, saw themselves not as foreign conquerors, but as the rightful heirs to the pharaonic tradition, restorers of Egyptian religious and cultural values. They built and restored temples throughout Egypt and Nubia, and their pyramids, while smaller and steeper than those at Giza, are a distinct and beautiful testament to their reign. The Kingdom of Kush was a powerhouse that not only rivaled Egypt, but, for a time, ruled it, leaving an indelible mark on the history of the Nile Valley. Now, let's journey east, across the arid landscapes, to the highlands of modern-day Ethiopia and Eritrea. Here, from around the 1st century AD, rose the mighty Kingdom of Aksum, strategically located along the Red Sea coast. Aksum became a crucial link in the trade routes connecting the Roman Empire with the distant riches of India. Its mine port Agilis was a cosmopolitan hub where merchants traded silks, spices, glass, and metals. This immense wealth fueled the growth of a powerful and sophisticated kingdom. The Aksumites are perhaps most famous for their incredible stelae, or obelisks. These were massive, single stone pillars, intricately carved to resemble multi-story buildings, erected to mark the tombs of their rulers. The largest of these, the Great Stele, stood over 33 meters high and weighed over 500 tons, making it one of the largest single pieces of stone ever quarried and erected in the ancient world. It's an engineering feat that still baffles experts today. But Axum's most enduring legacy was its conversion to Christianity in the 4th century AD. Under King As, this made Axum one of the very first Christian kingdoms in the world, developing its own unique traditions and liturgical language. The kingdom even minted its own coins, a clear sign of its sovereignty and economic power. Axum was a major player on the world stage, a cosmopolitan trading empire whose influence extended far beyond the shores of Africa. Leaving the great empires of the northeast, we travel west into the heart of what is now Nigeria. Here around 1500 BC, a mysterious and artistically advanced culture emerged, known today as the Noke. We don't have sprawling cities or grand monuments from the Noke, because their story is told through a different medium: terracotta. Scattered across a wide area, archaeologists have unearthed hundreds of life-sized and smaller terracotta sculptures, some of the oldest figurative art in sub-Saharan Africa. These sculptures are incredibly sophisticated, with distinct stylistic features like triangular eyes, parted lips, and elaborate hairstyles. They depict humans with a naturalism and expressive quality that is simply breathtaking for their time. Who were these people? What was the purpose of these sculptures? We believe they may have been part of ancestral or religious rituals, but their exact meaning remains a mystery. What we do know is that the Noke people were also pioneers in another crucial technology: ironsmiths. They were among the earliest societies in West Africa to transition from the Stone Age to the Iron Age, developing furnaces to produce iron tools and weapons. This technological leap would have given them a significant advantage, allowing them to cultivate land more effectively and assert their influence in the region. The Noke culture offers a fascinating glimpse into the deep artistic and technological roots of West African civilizations, a foundation upon which later kingdoms like Ife and Benin would build. From the monumental pyramids of Egypt and the golden thrones of Kush, to the towering stelae of Axum and the enigmatic sculptures of the Noke. The story of ancient Africa is one of astonishing diversity and profound achievement. For too long, this history was overlooked or forgotten. But these civilizations were not isolated footnotes in the human story. They were centers of innovation, trade, and culture that shaped the course of world history. They developed complex societies, pioneered new technologies, and created art that continues to inspire us. They built empires that rivaled any in the world and established traditions that endure to this day. The history of ancient Africa is a testament to the ingenuity, resilience, and creativity of the human spirit. It is a vital part of our shared global heritage, reminding us that the roots of civilization are deep, diverse, and spread across the entire world. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through ancient Africa. If you found this as fascinating as we do, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the wonders of the past. Let us know in the comments which ancient African civilization you'd like to learn more about next. Until then, stay curious.